Hello there, I'm Jimmy Vegas, and today is Saturday, October 12th, 2024, and here's what I have picked up gaming-wise this week. So first up this week is a game which I actually had quite a long time ago on the Xbox 360, and I resold it. It's Brink. It's one of these old Bethesda games that wasn't really that popular. I picked it up for, I think it was about £1, if I'm honest. So it's just one of them that I'm probably not going to play. It's more just to kind of add to the collection. One that I am going to play that I've picked up this week is the original BioShock. I've played this on multiple consoles, but I've never actually played it on PS3. So I figured, yeah, do you know what? I will pick this up. It wasn't too expensive. And yeah, this is definitely one I will play because it is BioShock. I love BioShock. I don't know what more I can say on that. So a lot of what I'm doing here is just kind of recollecting a lot of games that I used to have. Because recently I've gotten into collecting a lot more. The biggest console I'm collecting for at the moment is PlayStation 3, as you can probably tell. Dishonored is next. I've played this multiple times, but again, never on PS3. Don't know whether I will play it. To be honest, it's finding the time because I am picking up quite a few games every single week now. But I do like Dishonored. Obviously, it's not the definitive edition that I've got on PS4. I originally played it on Xbox 360, but again, it's probably just one that I'm going to keep in the collection. Another one I'll probably keep in the collection is Skyrim. So you could say I'm on a mission to try and collect this on as many different consoles as possible. I do wish I'd have picked up the Legendary Edition rather than the original. I might end up picking both up. I think it just depends on my budget. Usually I'll try and stick to a certain budget every week when I pick games up, so it's not like horrendously terrible whenever I'm overspending. But yeah, this one will probably just go in the shelf rather than my backlog. Another one which will probably just go on the shelf and not in the backlog is Beyond Two Souls. So for anyone that doesn't know, this one was like, not the sequel, but it was the game that came after Heavy Rain. I quite like this one. I played it on the PS4. I've got the Beyond Two Souls and Heavy Rain collection. I never played it on PS3. I did play Heavy Rain on PS3, but I never got around to playing Beyond Two Souls back in the day. So again, this is probably just one for the collection rather than a backlog. Next, Little Big Planet 2. Now, I probably won't play this one. I do have the original Little Big Planet on PS3, but it's more for collecting purposes. The box isn't very good on this, so I might look to try and get a new box. The manual's a little bit bent there, but I can easily sort that out. So I'll explain a little bit more as to why I decided I was going to pick this up when I get on to the next game, because there is a good reason, I suppose. I don't know. But yeah, that's probably just going to go in the collection, not the backlog. So yeah, it's all PS3 at the moment, isn't it? Like I said, PS3 is the one I'm collecting for the most at the moment. So every week when I do this, we'll probably start with the PS3 games and then move on to whatever else I've picked up. But this, I have Little Big Planet 3. And if you didn't know, it was announced this week that Little Big Planet 3 is being delisted from the store on October 31st, I think. So I went out and I got this because why not? Who knows? It might be worth something. To be honest, PlayStation 3 games just in general seem to be going up a little bit in price. So that'll probably just go in the collection rather than backlog. Same with this. So I decided to get it on PS3 and PS4 just in case. I mean, I know the PS3 store is pretty much said and done. It's pretty much over. So I got it on PS4 just in case it does become worth something a little later on. I don't think I paid too much for this. I think I paid £10 for it, which is maybe $13, something like that. I probably won't play it. Like literally all of these apart from BioShock are ones that I probably won't play. But I guess you never know. It depends if I run out of games in the future. Who knows. But yeah, Little Big Planet 3. So obviously we've moved on from the PS4 games now. I am collecting for PS4 currently and PS5. I don't have any PS5 games, but I am also collecting for the Wii U. And I managed to pick this one up today. Well, couple of days ago, I should say. Sports Connection, it was really, really cheap. There's the receipt right there. It was really, really cheap. I think it was £3. I'm probably not going to play it. Again, it's more just for collecting purposes. As I said, I am starting to collect for the Wii U. I don't think I've got a Wii U video on my channel just yet. I want to kind of build up some games before I do that. So yeah, Sports Connection. And the last pickup for this week, Dead Rising. The original Dead Rising. Yep, the one that doesn't work on Series X. You have to have the actual Xbox 360 to play this, which is kind of cool in and of itself. I paid a couple of pounds for this. It wasn't too expensive. Got manual and everything. It's hard to find these, in really good condition these days because it's so old. But with the Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster coming out, I thought now's a perfect time to rebuy this. I had it many, many, many years ago, but I ended up selling it like a lot of my Xbox 360 games, which I do kind of regret, I'll be honest. I do regret it, but it is what it is. So yeah, that is how many games? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. 10 games picked up this week. I'm quite happy with that. So like I said, I try and set myself a budget each week, just so as I don't go and spend way too much on games. It's only recently that I started recollecting video games. Yeah, I've been doing it for years, and obviously the PlayStation 4 collection that you can see behind me, that has been going on for 10 years now. But recently I started doing PS3, I started doing Wii U, Xbox 360, Xbox. I probably will start doing Switch as well soon. So with me buying all of these games one after the other, week after week, it can really mount up when you start trying to get hold of some of the heavy hitters. I'm trying to at least get one heavy hitter each week, but I think it just depends on my actual budget. I mean, if I can get a couple of PS3 games for like £1 each from CEX or something, or a couple of pounds from eBay, then it justifies me spending, say, £20 on a more rarer Wii U game or something like that. So hopefully, as we go further into this year and into next year, every week I'll get more and more pickups. It'll really add to the collection. I'm hoping that I can kind of collect all the Wii U games at some point. I know that's going to be tough, it's going to be difficult, but it's something I'm going to try and do because there's not too many of them. There's only a couple of hundred, and I've only got about 15 at the moment, 10, 15, something like that. So I should try and get some of them every week. I used to have a very large Xbox 360 collection, but I sold that a few years ago, and it's something I do regret. So that's why I'm going to try and start rebuying some of these games. Obviously, I've started with the original Dead Rising. A very controversial game for me, that one. Things like Brink and Dishonored, I probably won't ever play, because I've played them multiple times. Like Dishonored, I played multiple times. Brink, I played many, many years ago, but I don't really have much of a desire to play that. It was just cheap to add to the collection. I'd love to get a good couple of hundred PS3 games as well. Same with PS5 eventually. So if you want to see what games I'm going to pick up in the week coming, then tune in this time next Saturday and you can see what I did manage to pick up this week. Hopefully I will see you then. Make sure you subscribed, like, comment, whatever people do on YouTube, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.